We've all probably heard of pigs in a blanket, but what if we ditched the dogs and added some spice? I gave it a shot in this week's Brittany's Bites. Welcome to National Pigs in a Blanket Day. Yep, you heard that right. We probably have all had the little hot dogs wrapped in pastry dough at some point in our lives. So I thought, what else can we do to celebrate the day? And I came across a recipe for jalapeno poppers, pigs in a blanket, and I thought, this one's for me. Hopefully you'll like it too. Fairly simple to make, just the prep time is what's gonna do it, but I have the oven preheating 400 degrees behind me, and then I just have easy breezy, buy one of these puff pastry boxes that comes with 2 sheets. I've got one, put a little flour down on my work surface, obviously it's clean, and then we're gonna cut this into 12 pieces. So we're gonna do 3 this way and then 4 this way. And this is what we're gonna wrap our jalapeno poppers in. Okay, those look good so far. Now comes the jalapenos. So this recipe calls for 12 split and seeded. That's a lot of work, and also if you're gonna be handling that many jalapenos, you wanna have gloves on. You wanna wear kitchen gloves or protective gloves for sure. But I just happened to see these pre-cut, pre-seeded ones in the store, so I said, I'm gonna get those. So you just have a little seeded jalapeno pepper here. We're gonna do this for a second. We're just gonna put it there because we've gotta make our filling, right? So we just have 8 ounces of softened cream cheese, and then to that, we're gonna add about 3/4 cup of shredded cheese. Any kind you have on hand, any kind you wanna use. Let's see, I'm just gonna eyeball it here. I'm gonna call that about 3/4 cup or more. I like cheese. This recipe, yes, it calls for bacon. I know you're not gonna be surprised to hear that I'm using fake bacon, but obviously use real bacon if you wanna use real bacon. You need about 3 slices, so you can save some that you had for breakfast if you can manage to do that, and then you just crumple it up. So I've got crumpled up 3 slices of bacon or so. Put it right in there. And then you can also sort of do what you like for this one. If you just want to get some of the garlic that's already pre-made and put it in here, that's fine. But you definitely want roasted garlic, I think, instead of raw garlic. So I don't know if you know the trick. You can just put a whole bulb, you cut off the top, put it into aluminum foil, put a little olive oil on it, into a 400-degree oven for about 30 minutes or so, and then you can smush it right out. And oh my gosh, your whole house is gonna smell amazing. So I did this. It calls for 4 cloves of garlic, so we'll see if I can squeeze out about 4 or so. Ooh, this is still really hot. Let me wipe my hands off here. So that is going to do it for our filling. Again, we just got cream cheese, shredded cheese, the roasted garlic, which smells divine, and some bacon. So we're gonna mix this up. Okay, I think it's mixed up. I wanted to do a really good job of mixing it up so that you get a little bit of everything in each little piece, especially when I squeezed in that garlic. You don't want to just like one big chunk. I mean, it probably would taste good, but you probably want to spread it throughout, right? Okay, so I've got a spoon here ready to go, and you're just gonna spoon a little bit into 1/2, right? That looks good. I really like mine full though. Okay, so then you're just gonna kind of put it diagonal and then bring your puff pastry up and around and kind of, yeah, almost like a little burrito there. I love that. And then you just have it on your baking sheet here. I put some aluminum foil down just for the sake of keeping things clean. I hate cleaning up pans. And then in this little dish, I just have an egg wash, so it's just 1 egg mixed with some water. And this will make it look nice and shiny and pretty when you put it in the oven. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on there and then finish these up and pop them in the oven for 20 minutes. That's all it takes. And then you've got jalapeno popper, pigs in a blanket. All right, I'm gonna keep doing this. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes or so, and these poppers were in the oven at 400 degrees, and oh my gosh, they smell amazing, first of all, and they look great, nice and golden brown. That's when you know they're done, when the puff pastry has puffed up and it's nice and golden brown. And so now we have 12 amazing little treats that are so fun to serve, and hey, a great way to celebrate National Pigs in a Blanket Day. But we've got National Jalapeno Poppers in a Blanket Day. Cheers! Well, if you have a picture of maybe one of my recipes you've tried at home you'd like to share or an idea for a future segment, you can text us at 614-460-3345 or find me on social media. And I